Welcome back to Carburetors and More, 832-221-4007.
Okay, we're going to talk fast because it's hotter than HE double hockey stick out here. Okay, first of all, if you have a fiberglass tank in your boat, be looking for leaks. If you do not, what this carburetor had inside of it was not gum and varnish. It had it dissolved, I would call it, I don't know the name of it, epoxy. Dissolved. The ethanol has a property, or these modern fuels, to eat up everything that's plastic that's susceptible to it. Some type of plastic, yes, no. Without going into a whole lot of details, that's what was in it. It was in the filters on both ends. That's why you got to get you a filter like that and keep an eye on it. What it does, that stuff dissolves just like liquid paint. And then after it gets in the carburetor, it floats to the top, and air gets in there, and now you've got a solid. You understand all that? Didn't think so. Some people ask what's wrong with them. Also, one of the venturis in here was not drilled out from the factory. That was not something that you could do in a rebuild, but if a rebuilder would look, that's what was wrong with it. On this side over here mainly, plus all the rest of the stuff that we do to it, which we're not going to tell you, because that's all trade secrets. But that was the main thing, was it had gray. Gray like powder, just caked all up in there and all in throughout the carburetor, and it's from dissolving parts of your fuel system. It could be a filter, could be, but these things have caused lots of trouble with fiberglass gas tanks, or it eats up the seams and the gas tank leak and it catches the boat on fire, and they have to, use their fire extinguisher to get it out. I know we got a friend of mine right down the road. He stays busy building aluminum tanks for boats. He has to go in there and tear out the kitchen, tear out the galley and the head and everything else, and tear out the floorboards and get them tanks out of there. So I'm just telling you for your own hope that that you don't have fiberglass tanks. If you do, don't get none. But all the plastic components in that fuel system is getting dissolved. But to make a long story short, here's your choke. It's turned off. You're going to get written instructions and a video on how to turn it back on and when. Certainly wouldn't be turning it on right now when it's 150 degrees in this shop. Oh. Put it in gear and we'll drop in the prop. Alrighty. As you can see, it didn't have hardly any trouble at all pulling that full load in that dyno back there. Right off the end of the scale up there. Okay, we're going to get you a bill, get you out of here, and get you taken care of. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate the repeat business. And of course, you get a $275 to rebuild, but you get a $20 discount because you didn't want it powder coated, which is good. I think this color here, I think Edelbrock did get something to do with Coast Guard. I think that is an acceptable color now. I think Edelbrock got special permission to use that color. But anyway, it's got the Coast Guard number right there, so you ain't got to worry about it.